Hey, Albay here, bringing you Captain Tsubasa Dream Team, and I'm turning the Japanese screen on for this time because, again, like always, only in the Japanese version they are showing the banners. Yeah, that is to come on this Friday, the 17th. First up is Dream Collection. Ever since the end of first year and event, this is the very first Dream Collection, and I think everyone is keen to know how strong the new, after the first year and with all these strong characters, how strong these new characters will come as, right? This is something everyone I think is keen to know. And according to what it says in the text here, it says it'll be toughness type because the text is in red. And the passive he will have is Insight Master. Yeah. So this doesn't sound so great for many of you probably, but for a defender, I think this Insight Master is really annoying. And I think, although this guy's main skill is a new block, it's called a sliding dash block. I don't know if I'm translating it right, but it's a block. It's a new block skill, and I think it's gonna be very strong, like somewhere around or better than the Fespierre block, which was like 475 at max, right? And I think it's gonna be this one is gonna be like something like 490 or somewhere around there because it's a brand new block and it's a collection Jito block. Yeah, so I think he's gonna be strong, but because his passive is Insight Master, I assume, of course, he's gonna be edgy on block stats, but I think his interception and tackle will also be above 7,000 or something really strong, or else Insight Master, is not gonna be so frightening, right? No one will care if the stats of interception and tackle is low. So I think he's gonna be really strong on everything but edgy on block. I think that's how they're gonna bring this Jito. Yeah. And the pickup character will be Akai, blue Akai, and green Soda. And of course the SSR rate will be 5%. Oh, by the way, I think this Jito's block stats, when you combine his block stats and power stats together, plus if you multiply that to the strength of the skill, right? Normally, in the front, if you look at the existing strong blocker characters like Collection Robson, for example, if you max out his high power block S rank skill, which is 450, and if you multiply that to Robson's strong block stats and power stats, Robson's overall block stats will be like 52k. Yeah. And also the recent, it's still going on, but the new green Akai's block stats, including his passive where it boosts the skill power by 30% if his stamina is low. If you take all that into account and multiply everything, Akai's block stats will be like 53k. Yeah, and actually the recent first and Jito stats, the event Jito, the green Jito that you were able to get from the shop, that guy is a really strong blocker because his passive is 15% boost to the block skill power. So when you take all that into account, his block power will be like 52k, like Robson. Yeah. So I think the strong blockers as of today are around 52 to 53k. So I assume this Jito's block stats, including his stats and his new block power, if you multiply all that together, I think it's gonna be somewhere around or over 55k. Or else, how can you lose to a normal transfer Akai, right? It's a Dream Collection character. And I think ever since the first year and characters came, everything is now at another level. Yeah, so he has to, my opinion personally is that this Dream Collection or the new Dream Fest character to come, they have to be better than these characters, or else we won't be attracted to them. So I assume because his main skill is block, his overall block stats, including the skill power, will have to be somewhere around 55k. Yeah, and I'm saying 55k very with it's a conservative figure. It could even be like 60k. I don't know. But since he has Insight Master, he'll get like an extra 15 or I don't know how much % boost if you read the opponent's move, right? So if you take all that into account, maybe 55k is decent. Yeah, because you have to add on top of this another whatever percentage. Yeah. So I think that this guy is gonna be a beast. And it doesn't say here, but I think there is a possibility that his team skill will be something really OP. I don't know what it's gonna be, but recently Club seems to be pushing red type Japanese characters like Wakabayashi, Hyuga, Ishizaki, Aoi, Nitta, right? There's so many Japanese characters who are red toughness, and some characters like Aoi and Nitta, they have like a boost for Japanese characters. So I have the feeling that this Jito's team skill might be something like Japanese characters all parameter up by 15% or something like that. That could be the case. That could be the case to make this character really attractive. Yeah. I don't know how they'll do it, but they have to make this character at some point really, really attractive and OP, or else, people will be just satisfied with what they got from the first hand, and we're just too full with these characters that we might not want to pull this dream collection. Yeah, so I think they're gonna do something like that. This is my assumption, my guess, of course, but yeah, what do you guys think? So that's that dream collection. Let's wait until Friday 16 o'clock as always when they do the new update. And the new challenge road is coming. And of course there's gonna be EX road, and where it says all the description here. EX1 will be you need to use the new Dream Pod German characters with the green or emerald jersey. And at EX, so for those who are collecting Fire Shot or whatever, don't put those to the existing Schneider yet. Keep them and see how it's gonna be at this EX stage, and then after clearing these stages you could do whatever you want. Yeah. And EX2, it says use Taki, Kisugi, Izawa and score with them. Yeah, and these characters will be in the shop from this Friday together with these new updates. And EX3, it says make a goal with Jito. Yeah, because Dream Collection Jito obviously. And it says the hint is you might want to raise your Sano combination with Sano. I don't know how you say it in English, I forgot. But there's a shot skill, right, for Jito. So yeah, raise that skill, it says. And EX4, it says use toughness type Nitta to make it easier for you to clear this stage. So yeah, I guess the ongoing Nitta is gonna be the key. Of course, there is in the past toughness Nitta, but that's like a real initial one. It's weak, so I doubt you could clear the stage with that. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be probably difficult. I don't know if you guys have Fest Nitta, maybe he might be able, but because of the difference of the type, you might have hard time with the Fest. I don't know. And at EX5, it says use. The text is in red, so I assume it's red. I don't know, but it says use Zeno and Gentile and defend your goal. Yeah, so I assume they will. It will be way easier if you have the Dream Pot Zeno, the national team kit Zeno and Gentile. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be like that because that's how they do it all the time. Let's see how it is. And it says also on the bottom that there are more other stages that's super hard, so wait till Friday. So there might be up to EX10. I don't know, but it's good, for those who are able to clear EX stages. This is another chance of getting tons of, not tons, but removal cards, which we really need desperately, right? Yeah, so this is the chance for all of us. And this is the characters Taki, Kisugi, and Izawa who you could get from Friday at the shop. Taki you can get from the league shop, Kisugi from online, Izawa from club transfer. Yeah, and it says here, it only says for Taki, but it says if you use Kisugi and Izawa together, all parameters will go up by 20%. So this guy, Taki, will be like around 18,000 and above for offense, which is not bad. And his main skill is dribble, S-rank dribble. And it doesn't say for Kisugi the same passive, so we don't know what's gonna be. But he has a S-rank diving header, yeah. And this Izawa will have a S-rank tackle, Shutetsu Trio tackle, yeah. And Tsubasa Cup will be coming again for 1 week. So I guess for those who really want this Kisugi, just because you like him or because you need to clear the EX stage, I think you have to play hard for the Tsubasa Cup so that you could earn your online medals to collect, exchange to this. But I don't know if this is really worth it because, you know, after you clear the EX challenge role, I don't know if you're going to be using that Kisugi. So these online medals are really precious. You want to use these to normally trade them to the black balls. So yeah, maybe you might want to wait to see someone clearing the EX stage and see if you really need this character. Yeah, because it might be a waste. Okay? And of course, last but not least, new passives are coming. And it's coming this time for the first time to the existing goalies. They are the very initial STGK Wakabayashi, the red Wakabayashi, and Espadas, the blue Espadas. It's not the Dream Collection, of course. The blue Espadas and green Hernandez. Green Hernandez with the yellow jersey. It's not the very initial blue Hernandez with the gray jersey. It's the yellow jersey, green Hernandez. Yeah, with the one hand catch as a S rank main skill. So these are gonna have a new passive. We've been all waiting for this, right? A goalie passive for those who never had a passive. And together with these three goalies, there's gonna be Raiju Hyuga, the toughness Raiju Hyuga, and Shoshunko. Again, this is toughness. And also Dream Collection Margus and Chester, who never had passive. So I don't know what's it gonna be. It doesn't say anywhere here. So we could only wait till Friday to know. But for Hyuga, I assume, this is only my guess, but because his toughness and his Japanese and the trend of club games bringing like so many, you know, Japanese character link and stuff, there is a slight possibility that this Raiju Hyuga might get Japanese nationality link, like Aoi or Akai. Akai, was it? No, not Akai. Nita. There is a possibility, and if he gets it, this guy is gonna be a monster shooter for sure. And I regret if that happens, because I already got rid of this Raiju Hyuga and gave it to the national team Hyuga from the first year and yeah. So let's see what it will actually be on Friday, but that could be the case. This is the very first time to update the passive for those who never had passive, ever since these like nationality link or type link or I forgot the name in English, but the less stamina you have, your power of the skill will be boosted, or when your stamina is max, your power of the skill is boosted. These kind of skill never was here, right, until recently. So this is the very first time ever since these new skills came, passives came, to update these existing characters with passives. So there could be one of these characters could have these super strong passive, and for the character that gets that new passive could be a real monster. Like for example, if this initial Wakabayashi, if he gets nationality link, nationality link, god damn, yeah. he could become a monster, although he's an initial GK. Yeah. So let's hope, especially for those who are lacking strong goalie, who has one of these goalies, that might be the case for these characters. Yeah. And I assume for the Dream Collection, especially Margus, I think it's gonna be combination Chester, because it's always combination Chester for Margus. Yeah, so I assume it's gonna be the same. It's only my guess, of course, but yeah, it's always like that for Margus. And for Chester, the past Chesters always had something to do with stamina, whether it was stamina consumption, less stamina consumption by 20% or something for the past one, or I forgot what for the other one, but it was something to do with stamina. So it might be the case for this Dream Collection Chester. I don't know. Yeah, but anyways, like I said, one of these characters might get the Link passive or the stamina, the more or less stamina, the boost to the skill power kind of passive might come to one of these characters. And if someone gets this, those characters could become a monster, OP character. Yeah, so let's really stay tuned for that. Alright, guys? Well, I'm gonna be doing, once these characters come on Friday, of course I'll be uploading my review video on these characters, new passive, new Dream Collection and all that, so please stay tuned for that. But in the meantime, let's have fun, guessing what's it gonna be. Yeah? So that's it for today for this video. I hope you liked it, you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button, subscribe for those who haven't, and stay tuned for my future video, starting off with my Friday one, with the new character evaluation. Yep. So that's it, folks, for today. Thanks for watching, and bye.